GM. How is everyone doing today? Please touch like button, like and share, like and share. Right. Um, Today Bitcoin has actually dropped to 104.36 something. As at yesterday, Bitcoin was trending around 107 plus, which I told us that Bitcoin is going to take the lows of 106. After taking the lows of 106, then now move to 104, 102, and every other levels that we have buying market. So at the moment, like I said yesterday, this week we are supposed to complete the movement that we started. They told us have a three black runes forming 1-2 already formed, and then we got some bullish week inside the third day. Therefore, because of the bullish week we had inside the movement, it's also part of the movement. Sometimes the market makers are so think this thing like the pattern, so you can feel that the pattern is over. Yet, because we have seen it before happened. So now Bitcoin has already come back to this highs again. Come back to this highs again. I think this is Coinbase charts. So inside Coinbase chart, we have the last time we have taken the lows of that dump of October 10. This was the dump October 10. We have taken the low at Coinbase charts, taking it second time. Now we are now about to take this again, right? But if we go to Binance charts, we are yet to take the lows of that 102 of. Go to Binance charts. We have not taken the lows of that 102 dump that happened on that very day, which dump 102 2 to 1. We have not taken that low. We are almost here to take this low of that dump. So, but I want to use Coinbase chart to do the analysis. So yesterday analysis is going to be very short because my eyes is I've been with one trade some, and the guy himself did not how to run the night. So now yesterday I told us that the market need to take this low. We need to take this low 106. Right now, anytime market is forming a pattern, because market is forming a reversal pattern, which I always remind us every time. Anytime the market is forming this W pattern, I don't want to form. This is a reversal pattern. So in earlier wave, this is the 3 waves, but earlier waves they count it 1, 2, 3, 4. I said the way they count it, but I know that this is the way they count it. 1, 2, 3, 32, 32. So that I love that. I love the way they do their counting. But now, because I read candlesticks, right? So this is a reversal pattern coming, right? Market is forming a reversal pattern, very sweet pattern, right? So we expect them to take previous lows. To take previous lows. These are liquidities. I always tell us this. These are liquidities. So we need to come and take out this low of 103, 102, depending the chart you are using. So Coinbase. So Binance will be around 102. So we need to come and take out these lows. Why we are forming this like before now, I used to remind us that market makers before now, they will form this pattern like this and they will move. But this time around, it is no longer like that because they know that some people actually understand the movement, some does not understand. What the market is always targeting is pattern, targeting liquidity. Where is the next liquidity that the market need to take out? Market need to come and clear this. If market take this liquidity out, and if there is still more liquidities that is downside, example, you go to, I think let me use daily, chart. Go to daily chart. Go to the daily. Find out that we still have so many liquidities down here. And the strong support that we have right here, is this support. Once we take out this, once we market clear at this, you can see that all these ones now is here. No other support here. That means the target is that one, that 98K. Those of that 98 that we started the pump on April, and that was June 22nd. That June 22nd low. If we clear this support, once we're out of this place, clear this liquidity here, there's no other thing stopping the market from 98. First of all, they will drop at 100K and they wipe up all the whole liquidity and down to 98 low. So this is how far they're gonna go. But now, like everybody's eyes, market, we in the bear season. I don't know. The market is showing a signal that going to reverse. This is a reversal pattern. But because the market makers always they do for the next available liquidity. After they stretch this and clear this 98, if we might break out, come back, there will be a kind of spike, break and retest. Once we break back here, this place, this particular place now see kind of that back up. So I'm still believing that we have pump. Very soon. But the question is, when is I'm expecting for the end of this kind of reversal. This Z cash one is busy pumping. It have done 170, 180 today. It have done 480. Hit 480 today. Look at this, the daily of this Z cash. You can see that we have not had any red sign except this one. A reminder, like I keep telling you. Looking at weakness while it's pumping, while it's making a new. Need to see another closure on the daily. Need to see another daily closure daily. Because if you look at the weekly we just had only one bearish close. Need to see another bearish closure on the weekly before we will now start thinking of the first reversal for this. So now this coin, as the way I'm seeing this coin, this coin might go as far as 500, 100, because we have not had any weekly red bearish closure. We need to see a red candle, so that red candle and this one, because this is what this is a bullish order blocks where we're expecting a market. If this market is reversing, ready to come here and break out and come back again and continue on wave pump. So if today did not dump, if today did not close bearishly, tomorrow might close bearishly. So it might today might do 500 and reverse at the end of the day, or tomorrow we'll do 500. So I'm expecting a reversal very soon for the next all-time high. Because today night I've done an all-time high today. So I'm expecting maybe probably hit 500 today, or retrace today, tomorrow morning, spike, make 500 and start dumping for it to go for the second wave. So this coin still have potentials. There's a lot of potential on this coin, but we have not seen any form at all. No form of weakness. The volumes is very, very high. Expecting today, tomorrow, a bearish closure. Sorry, I'm expecting, this is weekly. I'm expecting weekly bearish closure. So probably go do 500 or 550 this week and close bearishly, or upper week close bearishly. Sorry, I'm talking about weekly, not daily. So, but first of all, daily need to close bearishly first for the weekly. We need to see a daily bearish closure. Then form the first pattern, make a new movement to be able to transfer to weekly, close bearishly. So daily, first of all, need to give us the signal, close bearishly first. Then we will be able to look for weekly bearish closure. Let's say hi to the comment. Tara, how are you doing? Niger, it's you. How is everyone? Do like button. Let's say hello to the X. How are you doing? Hope great. Have a X. I think most people don't know that I'm gonna come to live stream, but they're used to coming in the morning. Most people are still around 7, 8 in the morning, right? Okay. They're around 2, 9 in night. Yeah, to 9. 3 minutes to 9. So most people are already gone to. Okay, so let's go back to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, the daily is still looking, not actually that it's looking to bearishly, but I have only concern about weekly, because daily is strongly showing us a reversal pattern, right? But I need to see how today's close will happen. If we can take out this low, 102, 102, 103, at this one, okay? Binance, we need to take out 102 on Binance. That's chart. I want to take out this low. we'll have a down, probably closing back inside again. This is for Coinbase, but Binance want to at least hit that 103, 102 day at that lows. Then on the weekly is only concern we have right here. Very, very bearishly. The bearish is very strong. That's why I said I'm not gonna long Bitcoin because it full volume. The dump is not just, I see that it is institutional sell, not an ordinary seller said. I see how big the candle, see how they are looking, how strong the institution, not very individual sellers. They are strong. USDT, I said USDT dominance broken out of that resistance. That resistance last week. I told people that USDT dominance after pump started doing what? 18. The one the weeks. So I told people and it's breaking, take these highs. We need to take either today or tomorrow. But today we must take these highs of 102. So definitely Bitcoin is going to go back to 102. Today, we expected to clear these highs. Okay. So if we clear these highs today, probably today, before today, clear these highs. Clear these highs of one. See how it's going to go as far as 5.6, or whether if we break, they are going to back again. Let's again this one. That depends how far today's this top, how far this top happened to this guy pull up big volume after taking these highs 102. This 5.50 102 of Bitcoin. So if it clears this highs of 5.6, that is 102 of Bitcoin, that means clears it with a very long movement or spike. That means likely even above this 5.65, which is below 10, heading to 100,000. Depends how this thing breaks out of this, and breaks with very big spike. That means we're heading close to 100K. All depends how this thing is going to. Then again, I said for this month, also remember that, like I said, I'm also still expecting that for the end of this month, that Bitcoin was pump pattern, while the towards resistant level on, expecting to have some kind of rejection. That rejection that will happen either happen here, that happens here. I'm expecting probably here. That happens here. This 5.00 around that level, going to have a rejection there. If that rejection happen, which a Bitcoin, why it rejects to consolidate on the monthly, Bitcoin will start going up a bit, but depending how the rejection was, right? Market. But for now, I'm still not gonna. Even if I want to long Bitcoin, it's gonna be on the scalp level. Bitcoin is still bearish. Where we have USDT dominance still pumping and still looking very, very solid, right? Very, very solid. That means that long Bitcoin cap, you have to market is very strong. Kindly trade carefully this week. Everything is still on point. So it all depends how they take the liquidity. All depends how they take. If they are going to, like, as this 4 hour just open right now, they are going to spike to go and clear that 102. Definitely it might cause a rejection, but they are taking it slowly. Slowly, you see it going as very, very far. 100,000 today. If it goes with fast, it might hit 100,000 or 90 or 101 and reject again. Going slowly, because it might just go so far at the end of the day. That is it, my people. Just very carefully. I pity some altcoin because Bitcoin dominance also isn't. I pity some altcoin. Know what they're gonna altcoin are gonna can recall. One I've told us that Bitcoin dominance for all those levels. I've already all of them, and now there's possibility of coming back to clear this high, right? So imagine that Bitcoin dominance goes up again, clear this high of 3, uh, 3.41. That means uh, altcoins are going to go back to, some of them are going to go back to 0. Some are going to go back to $1, especially the likes of you and Ton. They are going to go back again to $1, 0 point something again. If dominance keep rising, keep to come and clear this highs. So for now, I guess because we're expecting gold to do last movement. I don't know what is even so slow. Because though this week is going to probably close. Next week, I still look a bit bearish again. So gold need to come and do his. Gold need to come and second movement clear this high. So to clear this high, we will now have a double start falling, and then Bitcoin start to rise. All these things are gonna happen for the end of the, all of these are going. So for now, tread carefully. It will be good. Just follow it to the market. Want to long on a scalp in and out. We're holding spots. We are checking out on them. Because we are going to still have so many. I see Solana about to come and take the lows that day of. Solana is still, Solana still have this low of 128 also waiting, right? Solana still have DT of 93,000 also, you know. So do you believe that Solana might even reach this to 90, 93, 95K, right? Solana will still come and take these lows of 95K. Solana will still come. Solana will take this. Solana is very soon. And today or tomorrow, Solana will come to party. So we are holding all these things on spot. So I will know how. Now there is no much what level. Where you see where I kept this thing. This was where Solana. This is where this man started the pump after that Bitcoin pump of all these levels. Yeah, you can see a whole lot of liquidity packed here. Very liquidities are hidden under here. Likely going to see if Bitcoin dominance is pumping now, is likely going to back to this. Going to back to how Bitcoin is, how far it's going. But for now, today we're going to see it come back on down to 3,000. Yeah, it back to 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3. But we'll start looking for. Therefore, watch your market when it's already falling to 102, 103, 103, 102. Depends how fast it goes. So fast and so aggressive, we are likely going to see Bitcoin hit 100,000 if it's so aggressive today, right? Because Asia dumped the market today. So definitely UK is going to continue. Who knows? New York, if New York opens and continue with it, that means New York might likely send us to 100,000 of Bitcoin today. So tread carefully, my people, and it's going to see again probably tomorrow. Tread carefully. For sure, if you must long the market, let it be on scalping. Long and go out. Don't stay there. See a clear reversal pattern. Don't chase. Don't try to get the maybe you are trying to get the bottom because you don't know where the bottom is going to be. These guys are smiling, right? Open the liquidity heat map. Go to 3 months chart of liquidity map. That we got so many liquidities below 90, even 92, right? We got many liquidities right there. And if you can recall, while the market was pumping from that 74 during April, April 5th or April 4th, recall, you remember that we have 103,400, we have around 68 million. So if you go down to down to 3 months chart, you see so many big liquidities. That is around that one, around 98, 92. All those so many liquidities around that area. And you know one funny thing, when market is trending towards a particular side, whether up or down, even if there is much liquidity at the opposite side, the market will not send it. It will behave as if it doesn't care until it finishes the mission where it's going. Example is when Bitcoin was pumping from 74K, when Bitcoin get to 192, get to 98. Okay, no, Bitcoin was at 94. Within 94 level, that was the time Bitcoin had a very big this thing, gap around 92. When Bitcoin was at 94, Bitcoin left 92. Instead of going to fill 92 gap, he left it and go to 98. From 98 to 100, he today never get that 92. So even if there is big liquidities up here, even if there is gaps here or liquidity here, market, they will not come until they are done with where they are going. So when you try to go against the market because you think, oh, there's a CME gap up there, there is a big liquidity up there, he's supposed to come there and take them. They will not send you. They will keep liquidating you. So these are the things we learn in a hard way. So try not to go and turn yourself to tell the market makers where they must come. Just follow the trend. So 103 and the level of 103, 102, you can see the kind of liquidity is here. So the same thing, if you go to 6 months chart, you also see a whole lot of the money down there. All throughout the pump of April from 74K, where it was the April that Bitcoin formed a money star. Money star on April and May. May was the pump. So from May, June, July, August, September, October, November, It's over almost 7 months. If you can recall, in that 7 months, all the liquidities that was there, Bitcoin never went back to them. Bitcoin abandoned them from, if you go to April, if you go to May, April monthly closure closed with a dodgy. May closed confirming the morning star, right? May closed confirming the morning star. Look at it here. All the whole liquidities here, the market never gone back to them. Look at it. It was the morning star. That's where all the pump started. You did 126K. Market made a straight pump. Now, all these liquidities here and all these gaps here, the market never covered them. And it never came back to them. It was pumping after they formed this morning star. March, February, March, April. Start pumping May, June, July, August, keep pumping. It never went back to them. So while you are thinking, okay, the market is supposed to come back to them first, no, they don't care. See, now we're at 103 right now. Okay. So don't worry about the liquidity. Follow the market trend until you see a clear reversal sign before you go and start longing. You must long for 15 minutes or 10 minutes, long with a chart, a scalp, and get out of the market, because they are not joking. They are not joking. They are seriously not, and they're not sending anybody. Now it's 103. For tomorrow, you might see us at 98. Yeah, or at 90, or at 100. They don't care about liquidities up. They will do as if they don't care until they are done, because they did it here. When we saw liquidities, all these places moving up, they never care. They never come back to this place. People keep shouting. They were moving. Now, let me show you something that happened during that period. You go to the weekly, that period. That Bitcoin pump 7 weeks. Complete 7 weeks. No single red candle. No single bearish candle. Look at this. 7 weeks of a straight pump. No single red candle. The market pump straight 7 weeks. No single red candle in between. So while you're thinking, oh, there is a gap, oh, there is big liquidity up there, it's supposed to go up. If you are longing, they will keep liquidating you. If you are longing, they will keep liquidating you. Because all these things, we have learned them in a hard way. Do not go against. Get out for them. Allow them. If you cannot short now, stay out and wait. When there's a clear reversal, you can come. But for now, they have done this before. Look at it here on the weekly candle. They have pumped 7 straight weeks. There was no single red candle in between them. 7 weeks. Nothing stopped. Nobody. Not if you like. If you are, as long as they were pumping and you are shorting, they will keep liquidating you. So now that they are coming down, if you think there's liquidity up or the CME gap up, they're supposed to go there and fill it. They will not send you. They will finish their mission and reverse. So when they clear reversal pattern, then we can also reverse and follow the market. What's that way, right? So all these things, we have learned them in a hard way. So don't be a victim of it. Okay. All right, guys. Make sure you stay safe. Where the market. Have everyone. You possibly gonna see you again tomorrow. I pray that I sleep today. I need to sleep. All throughout when I was busy for the making touch market. Bro, sorry for not coming up early in the morning. Because that early in the morning time I need to touch with somebody living that time to do. Also, I used to read my own charts that early morning. This market has gone beyond talking to. Market has moved to action. You have to take action. As these people, you have to study your charts. You have to study like season and out of season right now. and not kidding you many. Start looking to village. Start giving you one transport them. Okay, so that is so we're expecting to see you close, give us a bearish closure. We need to see a daily bearish closure. That is right, like I said, Z cash. We need to see a bearish closure so we can be able to know that uh weekly weekly can be affected, or we can have a clear reversal. So this clinker that did 140, you can see that there is a clear reversal here. After this reversal, this thing right now happening here, it's gonna still up again to all-time high. Probably you can put your eyes on them. All these coins that are pumping inside Bitcoin dump. All these receipt, no, they send anybody their thing. Okay, guys, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much, every one of you that always pick up on me. Signed for the and still pump clear reversal pattern. I'm still market is gonna need to go down. Need to go and take that. Probably my last target is dump. I have two targets. I have 84 and the loss of 70. These are places I am seeing. This thing can happen after 98 too. I will take 98. Places 98 and 92. This one we have a reversal pattern that happened on 8. This 98 has the day that Donald Trump tweeted that there is peace in the world when he stopped the war between Iran and Israel. That was when the market dumped from 98 and started making a new highs. Meanwhile, 92, where we have very big CME gap there. These two places there is event that happened them inside these places. So once we are done with these two, then we can take yeah. But for now, all eyes on beautiful ahead. Bye for now, guys. Bye.